Good day, magic makers. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Uh, this is me literally just chilling in my studio, and I've had so many things happening inside the Magic Media space, the Magic Kids space, that I thought I would just drop in and spend, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes offering an update on what's been happening in my world and how that may positively affect your life and the world. So, let's dive in this mini episode here, whether you're watching on YouTube or you're listening. I'm going to talk about Magic Kids, the Magic Kids app. We're building Spotify for kids right now, and we got a lot of exciting things happening. I'm going to talk about Magic Media, the restructuring of Magic Media, all the things that we're doing right now. I'm going to talk about the Magic Mind that is now live, as well as something very exciting coming up this fall that's been highly requested over the last several months. So let's just dig into it. So, Magic Kids, as many of you know that have been listening, following along the journey, my son Soren, who's turned 7 this week, we launched a kids publishing and production company called Magic Kids, December 2021. Last year, we published 18 books and 19 audio stories, including a 90-minute feature-length Christmas story, 15 voice actors, custom scored music. It's like a movie for the ears, legitimately. Him and I wrote 11 books together. This is his homeschooling education, is how do you build and run a publishing company? And we're having a blast. Now, last October, my team and I were at the whiteboard. We are having a marketing meeting, and we are talking about, how do we get Magic Kids out to the world? And he's sitting at his little desk, kind of off to the side, and he comes over to the whiteboard and he holds up his whiteboard, his little whiteboard. He's like, "Listen up, everybody. What we need is a button." And we're like, "What? What do you mean a button?" And he's holding up his sign. He's got a little picture of a rectangle with a circle on it. He's like, "What we need is a button." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Kids need to be able to just like push a button and a story pops up and plays." And we're like, "Oh, we need an app. Okay, okay, we need an app." And literally it was like a light bulb going off, because to be honest, we started as a publishing company. We wanted to publish all these amazing illustrated books. We did 18 beautifully illustrated books. We had 11 illustrators work with us last year. We paid a bunch of artist commissions to our authors and illustrators, and then all of a sudden the cost of paper almost doubled, and all of a sudden the cost of our books are $10 just to print them. And we selling books is an interesting endeavor. I've been selling digital stuff for the majority of my career, with the exception of my first ever business, which was a t-shirt business. And a lot of lessons. Distribution companies didn't want to look at us. Didn't matter how positive our mission was, or what kind of stories we were doing, or how good our audio stories were. And so that was an obstacle we had to face. And so starting in October, like literally that day when Soren said, "Hey, we need a button," we started mapping out the app. And it's June 15th right now. Happy birthday yesterday, Dad. Um, we are weeks away from launching kid mode inside of the app. There'd be grown up mode coming in July. The app is going to feature new audio stories every week. We're literally producing 8 stories right now. We've got a whole bunch of amazing story submissions that we're going through right now, which we'll produce. And we're building the largest kids music library. We have artists from all over the world. We'll have, I mean, by the end of next week, we'll probably have licensed at least a few hundred kids songs from hip hop genres, rock and roll, Beastie Boys style music, sing along, very wide array. You're not going to find an array of kids music like this. And then a whole bunch of kids imagination meditations. Every story we release comes with curriculum that can be used in a homeschool or classroom setting, or if a babysitter wants to go through the stories and go through the curriculum. So the app itself is like Spotify for kids. The interface is gorgeous. And I couldn't be more excited with the way that my teams come together on this project. The development company we're working with has been really beautiful. It's been a very seamless process, expensive but seamless. Um, and what's really cool, an unexpected side benefit of building the Magic Kids app is, while we were going through the process of of wireframing it, mapping it out, doing the design and building, starting to build it, I said to our my manager who builds apps for a living, could we white label this? Could we actually keep building more apps that are just like this? Would it be easier to keep doing that? And so we're now in conversations with our first few app clients. And this is just a whole new branch of Majik Media that I did not expect one little bit. And it's been so cool to see the expansive possibilities that exist. Now, wait, that's not the best part. One of the best parts of what we're doing here is a long time vision of mine, like literally since 2006, 2007. I have loved making, writing, and producing comedy videos. And it's always just been this side thing that I do. I did it for social media. I have a YouTube channel that's pretty old and stagnant called New Earth Comedy that I've done a bunch of videos on. But it was never like really for any purpose. But our marketing strategy for Majik Kids is my team and I are producing right now. We've finished 7. I'm about to show you one of them, so stick around. I'm about to show you one of the ads. We just finished producing another 8 this week, and by mid-September, when we really start to pour on the gas and we've gone through all of our initial testing of the app and we're ready to really mass market it, we will have 30 to 40 fully produced comedy commercials. We've been working with the team at the Harmer Brothers. You probably know some of their commercials, Squatty Potty, about the unicorn that poops rainbows because it has the poop stool, Poo Pourri. This team is amazing. So we're working with their comedy writers. My team and I are writing the comedies. We're producing them in-house here at Majik Media and having so much freaking fun. I'm gonna just share one of the completed comedy ads right now, just so you can get a little taste. These are not live. They won't be live till September, so this is the only place you're gonna see it. Let's go with this one. This is my wife, my son and I, and a friend's kid. So nice to have some peace and quiet.
Wait a sec. It's too quiet.
The kids!
Kids? Kids?
Kids?
Kids?
Kids! Kids! Kids? Have you checked their bedroom yet? I thought you checked! Kids! Kids!
Take a slow, deep breath. And as you do, you're loading that bubble blower.
Meditating!
Mom, Dad, please, we're doing our bubble blowing practice. Yeah, could we have at least 5 minutes of peace and quiet?
Watch those bubbles float up towards the roof or the sky.
Majik Kids, audio stories, music, and imagination meditations.
And fun activities too!
You're looking for a little peace and quiet in your life?
And a coffee that's actually hot.
Then download them.
Oh, geez, that just cut out early. Let's do one more of these because they're pretty darn cool. Let's do this one. This is a friend and I acting with her kids and my son.
Honey, why did you take the iPad away halfway through the show?
I'm an error, Captain, but it doesn't matter now.
Captain!
They're breaching our last defenses. We have no choice but to surrender.
Don't. There's one more thing we can try.
Fire in the hole!
Get off me, Frank! Come on, connect to Bluetooth.
Hey, welcome to Majik Kids. This week's story is called
Grumpy Town!
Majik Kids, audio stories, music, and imagination meditations.
And fun activities too!
If you want to avoid an epic death by screen battle with your kids, then download the Majik Kids app today.
It's not always like this.
So as you can see, we are having way too much fun producing these, and we're gonna have a ton of them. We're gonna be blasting these off across all the social media platforms. The ones that perform the best, we'll pour a whole bunch of money behind, and we're gonna blow up this app. And it's a very exciting moment in my career. Having a team that is absolutely crushing it, having a local team where we're doing office days, we're getting together, we're writing comedy together, we're producing, we're making stories, we're reaching out to artists all over the globe. it feels really powerful, really magical. We got our shit together and good things are happening. Um, so this is a long time dream of mine, and I'm already in conversations with two companies right now about Majik Media writing and producing comedy commercials for their social media channels and products that they're selling. So this is like a whole new world between building apps and producing and writing comedy for other organizations. Um, and then so that's the Magic Kids things. Things are definitely happening and it feels really good and there's a lot of momentum picking up. Then we have the Magic Media side of things. We just finished 6 launches. The one that performed the best was mine for a course that I'm running, the Business of Meditation, where I'm teaching 40 meditation teachers how to build their meditation business, how to get a full-time uh, teaching schedule, build a professional website brand. We have a website template that my team and I built that they can then use to create their audio library, offer coaching, workshops, etc. Helping them to produce a world-class library, help them to license their meditations to a bunch of different apps, which I'm also on, and basically how to create a marketing strategy with or without social media. So that's what I'm going through right now, and that's been really fun. And as a result, I have a couple other larger meditation organizations that are looking for me to come in and teach that exact same process to their students and their people. So that's been very, very cool. And I'm so grateful that all these launches are done. I never would have done 6 launches in 3.5 months, but there we were and we did it and it's done. And now there's a bit of breathing room. In the process of going through all this, you may know we had the Creators Club. The Creators Club was a coaching community. There was 4 coaches and myself, and we ran that for a year and a half. And back in April, just the way life was pulling each of the other coaches in different directions, it was really clear that it was time to just like close the doors on the Creators Club, bow out to the current community that we had there. And it was a higher end, you know, it was a $5,000 to $10,000 investment for people to come in to get access to all of the resources, the classes, the courses, all the templates, etc. Multiple usually about 3 live sessions a week. So with that closing, I was just kind of sitting here because I've had communities for the last 7-8 years for creators. I've built an incredible library of resources. I have all of these templates from working with so many different partners over the years that we use every single time we do a launch. And so as I was sitting with this, it became very clear I needed to continue on. And so I have now opened the doors to the Magic Mind. And the Magic Mind is it's a new community, and it is for creators that can't necessarily afford the high-end coaching that my team and I provide. And so here's the page with the Magic Mind. It's all of my courses, all my classes, all my templates, and an online community space, and 1 live coaching call every single month. And this is for people that are on the path, but you have financial constraints. You may not necessarily be able to afford coaching or have a big team, and you're on the verge of a breakthrough, but you're not quite there yet. You haven't quite reached your goals. And this is a space where you can get support, you can get feedback, you can access all of the courses that we've done, all the master classes, all of the templates that I have available, everything, including the upcoming live trainings that I have, including Signature Workshop, the Business of Meditation. These are $1,200, $500. I have another one coming up in January next year that'll be $1,000. You'll get access to all those trainings as well as a part of this subscription. And it's super simple. It's just $97 a month, cancel anytime. You get access to absolutely everything, including those live trainings. And so for those of you that are looking for that support, come check out the page. Just go to magicmedia.com. You'll see under right at the top here, coaching, and you go to the Magic Mind training. On that note, I have a training coming up, which has been highly requested through my Business of Meditation masterclass. If you haven't seen that yet, this is how I've grown Magic Media for the last 6 years since leaving social media. There's 10 very specific marketing strategies that don't require any social media. It's all relationships based. And through that, one of the main strategies that I teach, this one strategy of designing your own signature workshop. So my business without social media masterclass, that is my signature workshop. I've toured that to 8 different virtual stages since I think November of last year. My email list has grown by more than 2,500 people. When was the last time social media grew your email list by 2,500 people without spending a fortune? When was the last time going on people's podcasts grew your email list by that much? It just doesn't. The signature workshop is powerful because you're facilitating a transformational experience for other people's audiences. This is way different than going on a podcast and having a conversation and being interviewed. How often do you listen to an inspiring podcast and then you never go to the person's website, you never sign up for an email, and you never buy anything? My guess is the majority of the time, you never take any form of action after a podcast. Whereas if you go to somebody's workshop, you're way more likely to join them in a program, to hire them to be a coach, to pay for their training, their course, their membership, subscription, etc., because they're going to take you through a transformational experience. And that's what the Craft Your Signature workshop is. This goes live in September, and this is going to be amazing. I'm going to teach you to design your 60 to 90 minute flagship training. I'm going to teach you how to tour that from stage to stage. You'll get templates for all my marketing outreach templates that I use when I approach people to do this. You can use our website templates on how to build your landing pages, all the things. And then you're actually going to deliver it live while we're doing the training for your first time, so you can get feedback, so other participants in this training can come to your actual live experience, and then we celebrate it. And then you scale it and you promote that all over the place. Imagine where you'd be next year. You leave social media, or if you're there, you just stay for fun. But you tour, a couple times a month. You go to other people's virtual stages and you do the same signature workshop. That is one of my only marketing strategies, and it works great. So that's what we're going to be doing. You can check that out at majikmedia.com and go to live trainings, or just /signature-workshop, and you'll see it there. So those are a few things that I'm really excited about coming up here. I'm also doing a lot more one-on-one coaching with creators. I've had with these launches coming to close, I have more space in my calendar, and it's been really fun to just work with people who are on the cusp of a massive breakthrough with their business, who need that personalized support to come up with their marketing strategy, their engagement strategy inside of whether it's a community, mighty network, whatever it might be, or who are looking to really step into new levels of leadership in their life and with their business. And that's been a beautiful, beautiful thing. Not to mention, longtime dream of mine, as many of you know, playing professional golf is my big passion hobby. I play 6 days a week. And this year I joined the Vancouver Golf Tour. I've played 4 pro tournaments at a high level. I can't even describe the feeling I get every time I leave my island here. I go to Vancouver to play in these tournaments. It's just it feels like my homecoming. And I hope that for all of you, that whatever it is that you love to do more than anything, that I can support you to build your business that accommodates your lifestyle. And I feel like that's what good strategy does, is when you can map out your life's work and you can map out your dream lifestyle and you can schedule your success and prioritize the things that are most important, magical things happen. And that's what I'm here to do. That's what Majik Media is about, is to help you live your magical life, do your magical work, and bring that to the world. And so I just wanted to drop in today because there's a lot of momentum happening in my business, and I've put in the hard work, 18 years. And I can't tell you how many months I have gone through in these 18 years that were month to month, that were a struggle, that were hard, but I stayed devoted to the practice. I stayed devoted to putting out our best work, to doing work that was high caliber, that was super professional, trying to do stuff that's world class. And as a result, you do work like a professional, you get paid like a professional. And that's what we do here at Majik Media. That's what I'm going to teach you to do. If you join any of these offerings, I'm going to teach you to do it right so that you stop the guesswork. You stop spinning your wheels, going in circles, going over to your go-to social media channels that probably lead you nowhere. And we do it right. And we have fun because life is beautiful. And having fun is important. And being creatively inspired is even more important because that leads to fun and that leads to success. And that makes you magnetize the people and the opportunities that are meant for you. But we got to get outside of our comfort zones. We have to step outside of the box that we've put ourselves in, whether it's through our beliefs, whether it's through our feelings of worthiness, whether it's through our life experience, or we just don't know what's possible because we're in a silo in a little tiny room in our house or our apartment. And we've forgotten that this is a big world with so many beautiful people who are probably excited to work with you, but you're not connecting with them because you're stuck in the loop, whatever that loop is for you. And I'm saying, get out of the loop. Let's change things up. Let's be wildly inspired and ridiculously creative. Let's step into our power together. Let's do the things that make us feel like a superhero so that we can magnetize the people to us. Whatever it is for you. For me, it's fitness, it's cold water, it's family, it's laughter, it's playing games, it's golfing. It's like staying mentally and physically focused. It's breath work. It's being healthy, vibrant, eating good food. It's being connected to nature. That's what makes me activated and alive. That's what brings me the ideas that help propel all these things forward. That's what opens me up to the inspiration that then I can act upon, that I can then share with my team, and we can all do this together. You need to be inspired. And if you're not inspired, shut off the news. Get rid of your social accounts on your phone. Do something. Carry a journal instead of your telephone. There's so much opportunity right now. And if you're missing out, it's because you're missing that internal connection with your own divine source, whatever that is for you. You got to get activated from morning until night. Schedule that in. Don't just putter around waiting for something to come. You got to make it happen. And it's like, it's not a make it happen today. It's a make it happen today and tomorrow and the day after and every day, which is why you need to do the things that energize you because you're powerful. And the world needs you more than ever right now. And it's okay to ask for money for these gifts and these services that you have because it's worth it. If you're showing up and doing the best damn job you possibly can, it's totally worth it. It's worth the money that you're going to be asking for and more. So I'm hoping this little transmission here is reaching you in your heart and your head, shaking you up a little bit. Feel it. Breathe into it. You got shit to do. Shut out all the distractions. Make a game plan. If you don't have a game plan, hire a coach. Join the Majik Mind. Let me help you. Stop spinning the wheels and wasting valuable, precious time. And if you're not getting anywhere, then I sure as shit hope you're having fun while you're there spinning the wheels. And if you're stuck in frustration and you're stuck in a loop that's not serving you any longer, get out. Go throw yourself in some freezing cold water. That'll certainly shake things up. Go exercise yourself, exhaust yourself, show yourself how powerful you are so that you remember that. Remember that every day. And come up with a plan that inspires you because you're going to have to take 1,000 steps or more to do the thing you want to do. So you better love it. Otherwise, you get to the finish line and you're like, why did I just exhaust all of that energy and output? So that's my message. Love your life. Join the Majik Mind. If you're tight on resources and you need support, I got everything you need to grow your business. It's right inside of that space. All you got to do is show up, do the work. I'll help guide you. Join the Signature Workshop. This will change your business. This will help you evacuate social media if you're not a fan of it. Join the Signature Workshop. Trust me, it's going to be amazing. You're going to get very inspired, and you're going to create something that people love and are transformed by. If you got kids and you agree that the entertainment available for your kids is not good for their minds and their hearts and their souls and their spirit, and it's not supporting them to embody their purpose and their power in their life, then make sure that you're on our Majik Kids email list and you get on that app when it goes live soon, because we're here to inspire the world through Majik Kids. MAJIK kids.com. Thank you so much for listening, for watching this. I'm excited to laugh, to grow, and to be inspired with all of you out there. Stay awesome. Remember, you're the best.